Karakoram Highway is the eighth wonder of the world. It has been carved through mighty mountains, blasting the rocks and breaking the boulders, mile by mile, stone by stone, thus opening the historic Silk Route to the People's Republic of China. This meandering monument of human endeavor has become the road to progress and prosperity for the people of the northern areas of Pakistan. This mighty sprout from the Heidel power station at the Mangla Dam symbolizes the source of energy, which has risen to 1,000 megawatts with the addition of 2 new tunnels. This power will flash across the length and breadth of the country, moving machines in the factories, pumping water for the crops, and lighting homes and streets. This is the newly commissioned thermal power station at Muzaffargarh. It is the biggest power project of its kind in the energy sector. While its size speaks of the mammoth efforts, its lofty chimney stands as a symbol of national concern for environmental pollution. These are but a few mega projects undertaken by the Frontier Works Organization. This is primarily a military organization committed to the cause of national defense, but it has also made commendable contributions to national development through its widespread nation-building projects. The Frontier Works Organization is a subsidiary organization of the Corps of Engineers. Established in 1966, it was founded primarily to recreate the historic Silk Route between Pakistan and the People's Republic of China. The making of a road in this mountainous terrain was more than an uphill task, because the hills are hard and very, very high. The northern areas of Pakistan are the meeting points of the most formidable mountain ranges in the world: the Himalayas, the Karakoram, and the Hindu Kush. The rocks and stones are solid like steel. The mountains are high and the slopes are precipitous. The construction of a road through such perilous places posed a challenge of unprecedented magnitude. No construction company could measure up to this task. So the Corps of Engineers accepted this onerous responsibility and undertook the construction work on this grand national project. The Frontier Works Organization, raised for this specific task, comprised 15,000 men. It was a daring and dangerous enterprise, but was honorable and prestigious at the same time. So the work commenced in real earnest and with enthusiasm. The most difficult phase was transporting the construction plant and machinery to the site. Since the road was planned across inaccessible mountain ranges, slopes, gorges, rivers, and glaciers, the Pakistan Air Force helped in carrying supplies to far-flung places. This is how the project took off, and the 15,000-man strong FWO took 12 long years to translate a dream into reality. More than 400 valiant men laid down their lives in the effort to pave this precious pathway. Many Chinese engineers and workmen also worked on this great project, and some of them lost their lives on this road of everlasting friendship. Travelers on this marvelous road come across many a monument raised in memory of those brave men who lost their lives in an endeavor to move the stubborn rocks. Here is an example of what happens when men and mountains meet, where the impossible is seen transformed into reality. This 756-kilometer long highway was completed in 1978, connecting 2 friendly peoples through the land route. This road is of great strategic importance in view of its opening into fabulous areas, magnificent mountains, lofty peaks, vast glaciers, wondrous valleys, and trekking trails. Engineers marvel at it as an engineering wonder, and travelers are fascinated by the landscape and the ever-changing scenes along the way. The road has been constructed in accordance with international standards. The ascents and descents are so well planned and gradual that one does not encounter steep slopes, even when traveling thousands of feet above sea level. The bends are so easily negotiable that there are few possibilities of accidents. This road has not only reduced the distance to the northern areas, but has opened the gates of progress and prosperity to the people of these remote areas. The entire area along this highway is undergoing a socio-economic transformation. The increasing trade and tourism have had a very favorable effect on the people of the area. Keeping this road open throughout the year is a great challenge, since it passes through high hills and mountains. The seismic changes and the weather, particularly rain and snow, result in frequent landslides which blocks the road. Therefore, the road is constantly maintained to keep traffic flowing. This by no means is an easy undertaking. The FWO teams are ever vigilant and equipped to deal with eventualities. The Karakoram Highway has also been instrumental in the development of side roads joining the main highway. Many small tracks have developed into proper roads, connecting smaller villages and towns with the highway. These link roads have also been developed through the untiring efforts of the FWO. One such road is the Skardu Road, which connects Skardu, the central city of Baltistan, with the Karakoram Highway. Skardu is a popular tourist resort. It is also a staging post for mountaineers and trekkers. Now, the tourist can easily reach Skardu in about 6 hours. This is all due to the Skardu Road, which was equally difficult to construct. Here, too, one can see many memorial inscriptions commemorating those who sacrificed their lives for the future of their fellow countrymen, and others who travel on this road in comfort and safety. It is again the FWO which maintains this road through sun and snow, rain and wind. Skardu is reached by a large number of tourists. It holds a pivotal position for mountaineering and trekking. Because of the large number of tourists coming to the area, many hotels and rest houses of international standard have come up in Skardu. Tourism has had a very favorable effect on the economic life of the people of the area. In order to make Skardu accessible throughout the year, the FWO constructed a new airport with all-weather landing facilities for the bigger Boeing aircraft. Work on the runway was commenced in 1986, and the project was completed in 2 years, 1 year ahead of time. Although the site selected for the runway was full of dunes, mounds and boulders, it did not deter the dedicated and determined men of the FWO from finishing the project in the shortest possible time. Another important side road is the Astor Valley Road. This joins the Karakoram Highway at Jaglot. The Astor Valley Road runs along the Astor River up to Chilam at the foot of the 14,000-foot high Burzal Pass. The road is now being widened and improved. Another significant road constructed by the FWO in the area is the Gilgit-Gupis Road. This road serves hundreds of small villages in the area with a population of over 100,000.